7 News starts now with breaking news.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We begin with weather as we head into the holiday weekend. Meteorologist Dan Bickford joins us now. Dan, it's been rainy, it's been cloudy, it's been cold. Hopefully it breaks soon. Now to breaking news. A death investigation is underway in Greenville County. 7 News was first at that scene on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Reporter Asia Wilson spoke exclusively with a woman who found that man. State health officials say the rise in COVID-19 cases in our state is, quote, flat out alarming. South Carolina reported nearly 6,000 new COVID-19 cases today. The state health department, DHEC, says they expect Friday's number to be even higher. Director of Public Health, Dr. Brandon Traxler, says they expect the surge in cases to continue into January. She says this surge is being fueled by the spread of the Omicron variant and holiday gatherings. The Greenville County Sheriff says an internal investigation shows deputies' actions fell within the scope of the law when gunfire was exchanged at a construction site near Hammett Street on November 15th. But the state's investigation into what happened is still very much active. Deputies say it started with a routine patrol of this construction site when they noticed a truck with a man inside. This body cam video that you just saw shows when deputies approached the driver. More of it here when he began to drive away and then reversed, nearly crashing into a deputy. That's when deputies say the driver pulled out a gun and fired at deputies, hitting one, prompting those deputies to shoot back. Deputies say the driver took off down the street before coming back. They say that driver was Oscar Rene Martinez Munoz, who was then arrested. That deputy who was shot is still recovering, and authorities say the suspect faces several charges, including attempted murder.
That's going to be a rude way off to school for a lot of kids. Going to have to bundle up again.
Those 40s are going to feel quite brutal after the 70s we've been enjoying.
And that's only a little bit below average in some cases, but yeah, since we've been in the 70s, it's going to hurt.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dan. Coming up next, taking a healthy approach to those New Year's resolutions. The details in our Ask the Expert report. Now on 7 News at 7, we're learning new details about a deadly shooting earlier this month in Pickens County. Deputies say 3 arrests were made. What we know about the case and hear from someone who saw what happened. Plus, a new South Carolina Highway Patrol campaign is working to keep drivers and passengers safe from impaired drivers. Well, it's been a rainy day in parts of the upstate with more rain expected throughout the weekend. We want to get straight to 7 weather meteorologist Dan Bickford with the latest. Dan? Now on 7 News at 11, breaking news. South Carolina sets a new record for COVID-19 infections. What state health officials say you need to do this holiday weekend. And 3 people are facing charges in connection to a deadly shooting. The details just ahead. And remembering an American icon, actress Betty White has died at age 99. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us on this New Year's Eve. We begin with the weather and what you can expect for the first day of the new year. Meteorologist Dan Bickford joins us now. Hey, Dan. Breaking news tonight, DHEC is reporting a record-breaking number of COVID-19 cases today. They're reporting nearly 9,000 additional cases. That includes more than 6,000 confirmed cases. Health leaders say this surpasses the state's previous record back in January of this year of more than 7,600. With cases rising in the holiday weekend coming up, they're telling people to limit your exposure, get fully vaccinated, mask up, and practice social distancing. Some upstate health providers say they're overwhelmed with COVID patients coming to their facilities. 7 News reporter Asia Wilson explains how hard this time of year has been for urgent care centers in our area. Her decades-long career ranged from model to host to actress. Betty White died at age 99, just weeks shy of her 100th birthday, leaving fans saddened, but with fond memories and gratefulness for the laughter she brought so many for so long. Nikki Batiste takes a look back at Betty White's career.
An impact day in the mountains on Sunday because we could have strong storms in the morning and snow Sunday night.
All right, we'll definitely keep an eye on that. Thanks, Dan. Coming up next, Tesla is recalling nearly 500,000 cars. The details in a 7 News consumer alert. Plus, a pharmaceutical company is being held responsible for contributing to the opioid epidemic. The story just ahead. Good evening. Welcome to 7 News at 11. I'm Ayla Ferrone. We're getting closer and closer to seeing potential snowfall in western North Carolina. We want to get straight to 7 weather meteorologist Dan Bickford, who has been tracking this for us all weekend. Hey, Dan.
You've been wondering where winter is. There it is.
It's coming. At least some sunshine, though, later in the week after all this rain we've had.
Yeah, it'll be a little cooler, though. It's not going to be 70s and sunshine, but it'll come back.
I mean, it is about to be January, so
Right.
I guess we'll have to be okay with it. All right, thanks, Dan. Now on 7 News, Greenville County deputies are actively searching for a kidnapping suspect. We'll take you live to the scene. And breaking tonight, a search for this man happening right now in Greenville County on Old Whitehorse Road. Take a good look at the images on your screen now that have been sent to us from the Greenville County Sheriff's Office. The incident all stemmed from what deputies are saying was a kidnapping on Cedar Lane Road that prompted a manhunt for the suspect. 7 News was first on scene and has a crew at the location deputies are at now. Reporter Sophia Radebaugh has been following their search. She joins us now live with the latest on this unfolding situation. The Boulder County Sheriff's Office confirms 3 people are missing after raging wildfires in Colorado. The sheriff says nearly 1,000 buildings were destroyed and dozens more damaged. The fires burned more than 6,000 acres, and officials are still monitoring some hot spots, but recent snowfall has helped quell the flames. A 7 News health alert. Some upstate health providers say they're overwhelmed with COVID patients coming to facilities. 7 News reporter Asia Wilson explains how urgent care centers in our area are dealing with the surge.